Right, another quick look at the SDR radios that you can get for your PC. They're about £30 on eBay or Amazon, whatever. Currently I'm running a program called SD Sharp, which is free, and it allows me to monitor a lot of frequencies. So at the moment, as you can see, I'm in the air band voice. We'll just give it a bit of volume. So all I'm doing is I'm just picking up air traffic comms of aircraft going across. Like so, right on cue. Another one over here, just blipped off as I pressed it, which usually happens. So what I'm looking at here is kind of a representation of the frequency, and stuff will pop up when somebody's transmitting on that frequency, like there. And underneath you've got what's called a waterfall, which is they're not going to shut up now. So the waterfall is, if you imagine each slice as a moment in time, and this is the timeline going down. So I'll be able to see the start of the transmission and the end of the transmission. Interference on that. Yeah, we seem to be getting some interference somewhat around here. But we'll just have a scan around and see what we see, or hear what we hear. So yeah, the waterfall, you can see it, transmission started here. One's just started over here, and I can click on it over here, and it automatically switches to the center. The height of the line gives me an idea of the signal strength, and also this number here. I am actually zoomed in at the moment, so if I zoom out and look at a wider frequency across here, so as you can see on the waterfall, when they start transmitting, something's chopping everything. Not sure what that's all about, probably my end. Now you do kind of tune out the static and the pace of the pilots, so you can pick up. So when you listen to it raw as you are, it can be a bit confusing, to say the least. Tuned in, and I can widen the bandwidth. So what normally will happen is the pilot will come in a lot stronger than the air traffic control, because obviously air traffic control is a lot further away than the planes. Now all I've done here is I've set the threshold on shut up a minute. So I've lowered the threshold on the waterfall. I keep pointing with my hand, but obviously you can't see anything. So I've lowered the threshold on the waterfall, so the only thing it's picking up is actual comms above a certain level, so it's easier for me to spot them. I will zoom out a bit. Something keeps popping up over there. It's a weaker signal. It's a bigger signal, as you can see on the waterfall. It's giving me a wider signal where that's a thin blue line. Now we're starting to get notches here. That's an even bigger signal. So we'll jump over onto that one.
Heading 335.
And if you're wondering what the humming is when they talk, that's the engines that they can hear in the cockpit. So yeah, we'll zoom out. There is something booming somewhere. Could be that one. Oh, that one. And that's a big signal. That's a huge signal. We're just tuning onto it. So that smaller signal would have been this. There would be the air traffic control, which I've set below my threshold anyway, so we shouldn't be picking them up. Just bring it up a little bit. We've got some signals here and here. And zoom out again. Yeah, obviously the fly is planing. The plane is getting further away, should I say? It's flying. The plane is flying further away. There's that chop again. Interesting. So we'll just scan through a bit more of the frequency, see if there's anything going on somewhere else. So this also will cover military, but good luck deciphering the speed that those guys speak at. Marine as well. Anything really, down to the amateur ham radios. Anybody using walkie-talkies in town, whoever, all sorts you can pick up on. And there is also, you can also set it up to scan. Bad word to use. Basically to seek through a set of frequencies. You set the start frequency, the end frequency, and then you set a point at which, if it goes above a transmission level, it will pause and play you that. But that will just completely swamp out what I'm kind of showing you and saying, because it'll just be constant gabbering from random people. So we'll zoom out here. We'll just turn the volume down just so you can see what we're doing. So if I scootle across here quickly. Right, so this would be as we're coming into the band on voice. And again, we're looking at what's going on the waterfall. So there's one there. I'll just zoom in because I've got quite a narrow bandwidth selected. I completely missed him. There somewhere. Yep, strange digital signals coming through up this end. Helps if I turn the volume on. So yeah, there's a digital signal. Oh, somebody's got the mic open. Yeah, that's you can hear the props there. It's quite unusual. Somebody's got their has completely blocked that channel. It's transmitting constantly by the looks of it. I could be wrong. Okay, so scanning across, you can see the frequency along the bottom here. We could just type it in up there or just use the buttons. It's interesting. A lot going on down here. I've just got little yellow markers just to highlight the peaks. Makes it easier to spot things when they move, like that one. So he pops back in. Yeah, so these units, they're about the size of a cigarette box. Cost about £30. And that's with an aerial and some cable. And away you go, plug it into your PC via USB and start having a play. See what you can find. Lots of references online to what frequencies you should be looking at. So we're now coming out of airband voice and we're going into VOR ILS signals. And we could just keep going across, and then we're going to get into FM. So this is how to get a strike on your so you've got the information coming up here just like a normal radio. And yeah, you'll see all the radio stations here kicking in. Centralize it on it.
The rest, just call the best.
But yeah, that goes on and on and on until you go down the lower frequency bandwidths, and then you'll start to get into ham radio, CB, whatever, and then commercial stuff. So there's your 15-meter ham band. I've got the wrong aerial on for this. I just need to shorten it a little bit. It's on the telescopic thing, so sorry, I'd have to lengthen it. What else is there? Completely got the wrong size aerial on, but if we quickly jump out of this and excuse all the mess that's going on up here, and I open, what do I open? Let's have a look what else there is. 1090, that's quite interesting. So it seems we're dealing with aircraft. It's like, okay, start. Okay, so we started this. I've got completely the wrong aerial on. And then we open up this. And then we open up that. We'll pull this panel across. Okay, as you can see, oh, we've got some aircraft coming in. Just open the side panel up. Zoom in a bit, click on the old helicopter, which at the moment is going over Skelmersdale. I don't think that's a helicopter somehow. Let's try that one. And that one. Okay, it's not fully up and working yet. Just give it a moment or two, and we'll actually get a photo of the aircraft that we're looking at. So this is just tracking aircraft, and from where I am, I can go out over the east coast or down here, south coast of Wales, and out into the Irish Sea. Like I said, I've got the wrong aerial on because normally I'll have about 20 odd aircraft that will pop up. So just There's Liverpool Airport. There's Manchester Airport. And it'll give you all the information you need. Not that you need, but is interesting, I suppose. Apart from that, why is it saying that is a helicopter? It's the world's fastest helicopter. It's doing 520 miles per hour. I don't think so. At 36,000 feet. Don't think so. Let's go from Moldova to Dublin Island. So yeah, that would be. I've got one over here. That's a shame the photographs are not coming up. But yeah, that's a bit on the SDR radios. Interesting things to play with when you're a bit bored on a Friday dinner time. Right, adios.